All right, so it's another day here in Cusco, and we have been very fortunate in Peru to have $500 a day each to spend, but I think today we really want to dive deeper into Peru.
Before we leave here, we want to learn more about the community and the culture that we've been spending this, albeit short time in. The country has given so much to us. If we can give a little bit back, we want to try to do that. And I have no idea what that's going to look like, but we're just going to go out into the street and see if there's anywhere where we might be able to either learn more or help, or hopefully both. Trying to find a way to make an impact in one day is a daunting task. We just don't know where to start. Maybe someone hanging around the hostel has some ideas for how we can use the money to help. So if it were you in like the position, like what do you think you would do?
I think the guinea pigs are pretty mistreated out here. I gotta save the guinea pigs.
Brilliant! No more eating guinea pigs. That's gonna be an easy one for us. What else?
Instruments for kids, like that's often life changing, right? So a lot of kids can't afford it. Obviously, instruments are like once you have it, you can kind of just teach yourself, or you can learn or something like that. It's like an initial investment, but then you get a lot back from it. I know they have some authentic guitar Luthers here in Cusco, so you can go.
Guitar what?
So people who build the guitars, who make the guitars here in Cusco, you could go find the guys who make the guitars, buy some guitars, and then give them to perhaps kids, teenagers, or something like that.
Okay.
Help the Luthers help the children. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
I kind of like that, especially if we can find like the place where they make them.
Yeah.
Now, this guitar idea actually sounds pretty awesome. Even better, Pete and Kate actually decide to join us for our mission. I mean, I think if we can go and support local creators,
For sure.
and then maybe if we can find some street performers.
Yeah,
like some
that's
musicians,
a great idea, yeah.
You know, people that are already like,
Yeah.
Give them like
give them an
upgrade on
yes, exactly. All right,
So
so we're gonna
that's-
go on a free walking tour right now, learn a bit more about the city, maybe find some people that might need some help, maybe find some street performers we can upgrade what they're using.
Blow some buskers' minds.
I don't know. There's so much that we can do. We decide to start off with a walking tour to give us a feel for the city and maybe even find someone to help along the way. In every corner of the city, there's beautiful music to be heard. Many of these instruments are Andean and unique to this region.
Hana Pachapa. For my stomach and cheese. That is it. This is my plate.
All right, so we are currently nearby this guitar shop. Hopefully we can get a good guitar. We saw a lot of people playing guitar just like on the side of the street, obviously, just for street performers. So we're hoping maybe we can give them a little bit of an upgrade, try to improve the Peruvian culture.
Yeah, we're not going to use the improve the Peruvian.
It's difficult when you're walking down steps and selfie filming and then trying to also think of what to say.
We want us two white guys are gonna come in here. We're gonna make this culture better for them. We're gonna make Peru America again. That's what we're gonna do. What do you think, Ned?
That sounds pretty good.
No, I think what we're trying to do is just help somebody out in a small way. How about that?
All right, that's a lame way to say it, but we'll take it.
Whatever we can try to do in one day, that's basically what we want to try to do.
We're here at the guitar shop.
So how do you feel about me just like telling him what it is that we're trying to do?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Saber más de qué tiene y también estamos buscando como alguien para comprar algo.
Ya, sí, acá tengo, por ejemplo, esto.
Oh my god. Hear ye.
No, clearly not.
This is Sabino, a highly respected craftsman of Andean musical instruments here in Cusco.
¿Por cuántos años ha estado aquí?
50 años.
50.
Ay.
Creando estos
Yeah,
instrumentos.
yeah.
For 50 years? Wow, 50 years he's been making these instruments. Sabino is clearly an expert of his trade and knows his stuff when it comes to music. Matt, not so much.
No, he's saying no. No, sí.
The Conch King!
You did it. So his dad made these as well. ¿Y su papá también?
Sí.
Y uno está aprendiendo.
El menor está aprendiendo.
Oh, so his youngest son
Yeah.
is learning the craft to carry on the family business. And it goes back to like 3 or 4 generations. Like he learned from his father, who learned from his father, who learned from his father. Pienso que la música es una parte de la cultura importante.
Claro,
¿sí? Sí.
Música.
Sí.
El único lenguaje que se puede entender en todo el mundo, ¿no?
The only language that you can understand all over the world is music.
Claro.
Sí.
As it turns out, we aren't the first in Cusco to give away musical instruments to a street performer in need.
Years ago, there was someone that was robbed by some hippies, I guess, and he gave that person a new guitar, a new mandolin.
Yeah, mandolin, yeah.
Mhm.
Sí.
And the cost of that was about 300 soles.
Yeah.
Yeah. ¿Y cuánto tiempo para terminar?
25 días.
25 días en total.
It's clear Sabino has poured his whole soul into his work here. The attention to detail is phenomenal. These aren't just instruments, they are pieces of art and cultural artifacts.
Una pregunta. Posiblemente, y puede decir no, pero posiblemente quisiera ir con nosotros a la plaza
Ya.
para encontrar a alguien.
Claro, sí.
¿Sí?
Claro.
¿Sí?
Yeah.
¿Ok?
Gracias.
¿Puede salir por un poquito?
Sí, ya.
I speak Spanish, but I don't speak the language of music, you know what I mean? So he does, and he'll be able to find out exactly what kind of instrument they want.
It's just so cool that you reach out to someone, they give you an idea, you give an idea back, and eventually, just by reaching out to someone, we're gonna do something I think pretty cool and really help someone out. I think today.
This is the street. It might be the same guy. This is the street that we came down on the tour earlier. And the guy was playing here. If he takes us to this exact same guy that we saw earlier on the tour, then this day
the most
cannot
serendipitous
get
day
any
ever.
more serendipitous, any more synchronous. Yeah. I think it's just meant to be. He's not here. Man, if he only knew. If he only knew, he would be here for sure.
Oh, I see a man with a guitar.
Yeah? Is that him? I think that's him.
Gracias. Gracias.
Ya, chupa para acá, papá.
Sí.
Moja Casane Sabino, de la calle Jaturubio, que hay que mandarle una roba.
He's introducing himself.
Sabino.
Yeah, he knows him. He knows him.
Ay, ya, papá. La señorita de Inglaterra y acá tengo 3 amigos que son de Estados Unidos. Muy viejo casazo.
Ay, macho,
¿Cuántos años?
ya está, papá, aquí, ya está.
Sí, además está chocando ya.
Sí,
no está
yeah,
tocando bien.
¿Cuántos años ha tenido el instrumento?
Kina sí, ya te invito, Kina ya tocando, Kina sí te damos el bien ya.
I cannot for the life of me understand Fidel's Spanish. Thankfully, Sabino is here to help, and as he said, music is our universal language.
Señores son de buen corazón y quieren regalar.
Gracias, papá, muchas
Ya
gracias.
han venido a mi taller para preguntarme si conoces a alguna persona que toca instrumento pero no tiene plata.
Fidel,
Ya.
muchas gracias.
Ya, chao, papá.
Nos vemos
Gracias,
muy
papá.
pronto.
Ya.
Después de regresar al taller,
Ya.
vamos a regresar
Ya,
aquí.
papá.
We head back to the shop to buy the instruments, and while we're at it, we decide it's finally time to return Sabino's act of kindness from 30 years ago.
Muchísimas gracias.
No, a ustedes, gracias por tener ese buen corazón.
Sí, sin duda.
Wow. Eso es una
Thank you very much.
actitud de una persona muy sensible. Todo es en la vida reciprocidad. Hoy por él, mañana por nosotros.
Today for him, tomorrow for us. We could not agree more.
Y cuesta 300
Soles,
soles.
aquella vez 30 años atrás.
Sí,
Ya.
y queremos regresar el dinero que se perdió.
Sí.
Sí,
Wow,
entonces,
muchas gracias. Muy amable,
sí, por
wow.
supuesto. Hoy por él.
Mañana,
y mañana
por mí.
Sí,
Ok, sí.
exacto.
Wow,
Y-
gracias, muy amable.
Fue,
Qué generosos son realmente.
fue 300 y probablemente hay interés
No.
después. Entonces, 50 más.
Ya,
ok.
gracias.
Por interés.
Ya, sí.
Sí.
Ya, muchas gracias. Muy amable. Wow.
A usted.
Es mucho gusto.
Muchas gracias.
Muchísimo gusto.
Muchas gracias.
Que Dios les bendiga. ¿Les puedo darles algún presente para ustedes?
¿De verdad?
De verdad, sí.
Fue mi cosa favorita.
Ya, ok, para ti, corazón.
De verdad.
De verdad.
De verdad.
¿De verdad? ¿Flota?
Oh.
Sí. No, flota.
Take one.
Okay.
Take one.
¿Ya?
Oh.
¿Quiere que le acompañe yo?
Si
Ya,
quieres,
vamos,
si quieres.
vamos.
Solo si quieres.
Sí.
Es un...
Ya, es
Okay. Hola Fidel, tenemos flauta. Flauta.
Quena.
Una flauta.
papá, grande,
Ya.
loco.
Y
Bandura,
A ver,
papá.
toque. Así.
Ahora,
Clavijero.
ya ves el metálico, papá, ¿no?
Metálica.
so this is the older one.
Viejo con hecha. Oh, está feliz.
Oh my God. Night and day.
Ya.
Obviously crying. You see low-key crying as well.
¿Qué tal? ¿Contento?
Sí, papá, gracias, papá.
Papá,
Muchas gracias, papá.
icona.
Gracias, papi. Muchas gracias,
Ya,
papi.
ellos
De
te están
nada,
regalando.
Fidel,
papá.
de nada.
¿Cómo
Muchas
no, papá?
gracias a usted.
Mateo,
Gracias, papá.
Muchas gracias
Aquí,
por
gracias.
tocar.
Su mandolina está muy desgastada.
Desgastada.
Ya muy viejo.
Muy viejo, sí.
Casi ya no sirve.
Very old. Like he almost couldn't use it anymore. His old one.
Estos días voy a llevar a mi taller para arreglarlo, repararlo,
Ah,
para
¿sí?
sí, y volverla para que pueda tocar bien.
De verdad.
De verdad, sí. Sí, amigo.
Wow.
Sí,
Qué
sí.
It's great meeting you.
No, sí. Okay.
I thought paragliding was one of the coolest things I've ever done, but this is easily one of the coolest things I've ever experienced in my life. To be a part of something so heartwarming and special, and there's almost no words. I'm blown away.
For me, it was just so awesome 5 different people came together
Yeah.
to do, I mean, it wasn't a lot, but we helped someone, and it was like 5 people really, I don't know, there was something about just the people coming together from all different backgrounds just to accomplish the same goal. I don't know, I loved it. It was,
I think maybe the most beautiful thing about the whole thing is the fact that at the end of it, Sabino, one of the people that we were trying to help, actually probably did the most. Like, he came down here and we gave Fidel instruments, and then he said, "Oh, and your old one, I'm gonna bring that up to my shop and I'm gonna fix that too. So now you'll have your old one that's renovated, and you'll have these new ones." If you just put it out into the universe, put goodness out into the universe, people return it in spades. We were meant to be here today. We were meant to meet Pete and Kate today. This was Pete's idea from the start. They came along with us every step of the way.
bring it in, guys, bring it in.
Great job. Thank you so much for helping us out with
Thank
this.
you for
Great
having us
choice,
along.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will never, ever, ever forget this day. I will never forget this day. Muy bien. Muy bien. Y pronto será lo mejor en el otro también. Sí, poco a poco, little by little, I will learn.
Hasta luego,
Hasta
Fidel.
luego.
Buenas noches.
Next time on the coin flip trip. I hear music. Well, I don't know. Maddie's the weirdest person I've ever met in my entire life. I don't understand you ever for 1 second.
No one ever does.